All right, pack one, pick one. Mana Drain. Basically nothing else in this pack. Not a bad deck. Why not bounce the Necromancy instead? If we bounce Necromancy, they just recast it and reanimate Grief. Dan Bopes made the scoreboard soundboard. Up to the 2 months. Thank you. Welcome back. You think Dreadhorde Arcanist with Arena of Glory and looting could be modern viable? Well, there was a time. There's a time we had like back-to-back trophies pre-looting with Arena of Glory Arcanist. I don't know what the deck would look like with looting. I've tried to build it a few times and it gets pretty full pretty fast. Pretty full pretty fast. Yeah, I think we went from playing for the best non-gym win percentage to now just the worst. Things can change really quick though. Who is Dimmy X? I don't know. Dan Bopes is who made the scoreboard. If that sounded like Dimmy X, I need to enunciate more. Polluted Delta, Lion's Eye Diamond, Birds of Paradise. I mean, we haven't drafted Storm. I kind of like Mana Drain in the Storm decks, or I should I say I really like it. Just kind of a bad pack in general. Bill, surely Bristly Bill's not. I mean, this pack is just not very strong. Storm is a trap. Yeah, but no one drafts it is also kind of the thing. You know what I mean? I'll just take the Delta. There's an Underground Sea. There's also a Animate Dead. Just force Reanimator every single draft. Mana Drain is really good in Reanimator because you get to cast your big stuff. I'm going to take Animate Dead over Underground Sea, I think. I mean, there's almost like there's basically no other like avenue for drafting here. I think. Like what else could we have taken? Like, do we take Mind Twist over Lore and Revealed? I think yes. Mana Drain into Mind Twist is also like really sick. And then Night's Whisper versus Sink into the Stupor. I actually like Sink into the Stupor a lot. It was really good yesterday. Let's take it over the Night's Whisper. I think Subtlety is really good. Take that. We don't have to be Reanimator too. It could just be blue black control with this start. We can even you can just play Animate Dead too. I think I'm taking Subtlety over Liliana. See, Mopal, Thopter Foundry was a path. Well, it wasn't Opal Path 2, right? So we went Mana Drain into Delta and like oh, you want to say C over Animate Dead into Opal into Thopter Foundry. It's an early Opal. Maybe. I think I'm taking Jace over Necromancy. I think Jace is so premium in Reanimator. Lily into Reanimator is great. I don't think Lily is great. I think Lily is like functional. This is also like 3 good Reanimator cards here. Plus Lotus Petal. I would like love to have all 4 of these. I'm gonna take Jace though. This was the shitty pack, so I don't need to read too much into this being kind of blank. I'm gonna take Teferi. Mobile is basically a Mox if you take it really early and build into it. I mean, maybe, but it's the thing is that things that Opal works well with, everybody's taking really aggressively. So it's kind of like it's great when it happens. It just doesn't happen that often. I might just be really desperate for looters. If I get like a fetchable red source too, Mutt becomes a lot better. Jace is better right now. Late Necromancy seems that people not spec Reanimator Pack 1. Maybe. Reanimator's been very good too. Dude, I might play the Sphinx in this deck. This also may end up just being more like of a controlling blue-black deck with like a smaller Reanimator sub-theme. Probably not playing Coat. I'm going to take Scolding. Where did I take the Scold? Did I take Mutt over Scolding? Scolding's fine. I think Mud is pretty good. I boarded. I don't love starting Scolding necessarily. Maybe it's good to start. Well, pretty happy with the Jace pickup. Sad to pass Bowmaster Shore Counterspell. Bitterroot Triumph would be good too. Hopefully we will one of these. Oh, Crab or Scolding? No, we need like Crab is pretty good reanimation effect. Holy shit! Okay, this deck's looking better. Mana Drain, Mox Sapphire, Ancestral Recall. It might be better to not be Reanimator. Or like just like small Reanimator sub theme. Like I like you play Animate Dead, maybe we also play Crab. Gonna be open to that. So we could take Baleful Strix over Corpse Dance, maybe. Doesn't really look like an Ancient Tomb deck. Now I wish I had taken Underground Sea over Animate Dead. Yeah, exactly. Animate Dead is just good by itself. Shieldred. Yeah, Shieldred over Ponder. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm still gonna play Animate Dead, but I think like the Shallow Grave stuff is kind of not looking like where we're gonna be necessarily. Sphinx gets a lot better with Recall in the deck too. Is Shredder that bad in the cube? Never mentioned it. Well, I mean, Shredder's playable, but like, and I would be open to taking it for sure, but it was just clearly not the best pick, so I didn't spend too much time on it in that spot. I'm open to playing the card. Okay, so Barrowgoyf, we have 8 creatures, although a lot of these we may not play. Is Barrowgoyf going to be good here? I don't necessarily love it in the control deck. Could be okay. Probably not going to be a Kappa Cannoneer deck. Thoughtscour seems fine. Barrow's nuts. Okay, I haven't played much with it. I'll take your word for it. It does seem like it's like solid for this archetype. So here we have Valgavoth, Baleful Mastery, Hallowed Fountain, Master of Death. I kind of hate Baleful Mastery, but we do, if we're going to play more of this control deck, I think having more removal is okay. This is just such bad removal. There's also the Valgavoth. Yeah, I think this Fountain for like Splashing Swords, something like that, could be good. That makes sense to me. And I think we take Jace over Malcolm. Could take Trinket Mage also. It's a good Jace deck. Yeah, I forgot we have the 5-mana Teferi. Okay, then now there's Rafine's Tower. So 5-mana Teferi I think is getting in. And then let's take Bitter Triumph over Preacher probably. I think just some cheap removals, something we want. So probably not playing Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore. We'll just like rank that as filler. But we're just Esper Cheons now. Unearth gets back Jace, Baleful Strix, Cycles, Wrath of God, looking kind of tough to cast, but if it's castable, I might want to play it. Baleful Master with Narset is synergy. Yeah, but I hate how you have to have like Narset or Bowmaster or Shielded in play for your bad card to be an okay card. I'll take the... it's also like just a good sideboard card. Okay, Balance. Good balance deck. Scrubland. Okay, really glad we took that Fountain. Savine's Reclamation. Probably not playing that. Probably also not playing Archfiend. Don't really need more win conditions. Deck's looking really good. Really solid. Gotta get that Dark Ritual. Is this a Dark Ritual deck? Yeah, pack one was kind of meh. We had the mana drain. It was just also seemed kind of boring, right? Because we were just Reanimator again. Sphinx with Recall is worth it. I mean, we already have Jace for Recall, though. Valgavoth also wield. If we get some more incidental discards, we can play it. We might... I just put Sphinx in the sideboard because it's, like, I think pretty filler. I think that's kind of hard to argue. Okay, so probably taking Karakas over Strip Mine or Daze. I do like Daze a lot. Let's take the Karakas. So now there's Undercity Sewer, Cut Down, Remand, Jitte. With Jitte, we have Subtlety, Baleful Strix, Barrowgoyf, Shieldred. Also, like, it's an artifact in our balance deck. I think I would probably also main deck Ghost Vacuum. Do you consider Krakus a spell when I count it for mana base? No. Do not. I think I'm just going to take Remand. Remand's pretty good. I do kind of want this Ghost Vacuum. Psychic Frog! Let's go. Frog is huge. Great pickup. Pretty happy to pick up Force of Negation also. Wouldn't mind wheeling the Shieldred's Edict. Deck's looking pretty good. So we take Preordain, Verdant Catacombs, which gets us all of our colors. So it's probably just a matter of how many playables do we have. Right now we have 19 playables, and this is probably going to be a 16 land deck. So we need to be picking up 5 more. That seems doable enough instead of like picking up Preordain, which is pretty filler level. Although Preordain's like, you're happy to have it always. Okay, this card is definitely not nuts, y'all. This card is potentially kind of playable. This is just like, so I hate this card. I'm never playing it, just flat out. I would play Kaito over it. I'm taking Verdant Catacombs. But there's no way that card is nuts. Like, have higher standards for yourself, you know. Okay, so No More Lies versus Troll of Khazad-dûm. Troll's pretty good here. No, it's nuts. It's great. I mean, I hear ya. Like, is it one of the better 4-drops? I haven't played with it. I have played with it like 3 or 4 times. I've played that card and has been completely, like, devastatingly underwhelming every time I've played with it. I have played with it. Yeah, I mean, I acknowledge I might be wrong, but like, I feel like there are so many better 4-mana spells in that card. I hate that card. I think it sucks. I take Kiora over Coalition Relic. I take Vindicate. Vindicate flashback Jace. Vindicate also kind of makes the Sphinx look pretty good. Take Path Exile over Prophet's Idyllic Memory. It's a 23rd card. Yeah, I know. I just don't understand. Maybe take Meticulous Archive. I'll take the Path. In my opinion, it's way better than you're saying this card is way better than Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'm not that high on Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think Jace the Mind Sculptor is better. Like, one thing is, Jace does something when you spend 4 mana on it. It does something to turn you play it. That card does nothing when you spend 4 mana on it. I hate that card. I think it sucks so much. Of course, I could be wrong. Am I going to take Unexpectedly Absence or Unholy Annex? I feel like I just have so much... I have so much card draw, I just want more interaction. Cut down is probably something on main deck. And then we could take Shriek Maul or Lingering Souls. Yeah, no, I'm having fun arguing about that card every time. I think I'm taking Shriek Maul. It's kind of nice with the Animate Dead. Did wield Edict, also wield Skyclave. I think I'm taking Edict. Because the Sphinx is looking actually kind of good now. There's also Kaito, which I think is better than that other card. I don't think we're going to play the Wrath of God main. I might play Virtue, just like early game removal spell. Maybe over like Cut Down. Early game removal spell, late game win the game. Yeah, Frog plus Lingering Souls. I think Souls just kind of lines up bad. Yeah, we could take an Archive, but we already have like 7 good mana fixers plus an on-color Mox, so I think we're just kind of okay. Needed a few more playables, but then we do have the playables. Yeah, cool deck for sure. So we need to make 3 cuts from this. I do think this Kaito is really strong. We have Baleful Strix and Psychic Frog for it. I think I'm not going to play the Savine's Wreck probably. Yeah, so we want 9 more. So 3 more cuts after this, actually. Yeah, 3 more cuts. Oh, wait, the Sing of the Super cut, 2 more cuts. I'm like, I did not miscount. I had to pass Spike the Box. Thank you, Sanity. What did you take instead? Okay, do I want to play the Sphinx? Sphinx is good with Recall. It can be good with Cut Down, Shieldred's Edict. I guess Balance is something. Yeah, like 4.5. Like, Balance is so weird with Sphinx. 4.5, I think this card gets cut. Sink into the Stupor, I guess. Oh, sorry, we also have an Unexpected Absence. Okay, maybe get back in here. We also have a lot of 4-drops already. Took Lotus, cool. Thank you for the gift. Okay, so I guess it's Shriek Maul versus Virtue. Shriek Maul is better with Animate Dead. Virtue is like better early and comes down and just kind of wins a lot of games. Personally, I think Kaito is pretty unplayable. I think this Kaito is very good the card is super good in Standard. I I'm surprised to hear that it's unplayable because it's just been such a powerhouse. But maybe it is the cut here. Thank you for the reminder. I think I'm okay cutting it. Yeah. Okay, we will redo our basic lands. I'm gonna go all return to Ravnica. Keep flying over it, I guess. Yeah, sure, there it is. Gotta pick my favorite one of these though. Excuse me, sorry for sneezing there. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. Seems a little low. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 black sources. Oh, there's also the troll, which is +1 to all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white sources, which seems high. So let's go down a plains, up an island. It's probably fine. Double white seems tough on the mana base. I don't know. We've got a lot of fixers. And it's just like one unexpectedly absence, which is not a card you need to cast. I mean, I guess you want to cast it turn 2 sometimes. Looks pretty good. Let's give this one a go. So I might want to go mana drain into Teferi if they play a 2-drop, but that would require me to give them... Okay, now we just go cut down, pay for Sentinel, and then we can mana drain the next thing without giving them 2 cards, and then if we mana drain the next thing, they can't crew the Copter. Oh, I didn't even realize Caleb was awake, and he's immediately 2-0. Carry me, Caleb, please. Yeah, they should have broken up Doom and Arya, too. The 2 grinders. That's 1 Jacked Rabbit. We can go to Fairy with Sync Up. And then untap and Mind Twist. Pretty good. Not shabby. I'm glad I get to play this card. Miss Teferi. This is an opponent who has curved out 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Bye-bye, cards in hands. Nice 1 into 3 into 4 curve, huh? Alright, let's bring in this Wrath of God. Force is good against their 4th. Path to Exile Balance, still a combo, right? So they're refreshing the extension there. I got Remand. Leg Rack with the $200. Thank you for supporting American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Yeah, I think I'm on board for adding a plains over the island, bringing in the Wrath. Look at the Remand. Listen, we got a lot of good top decks. Yeah, my hand was like, yeah, just a 5-lander last time, that's right. Ding, ding, ding. Frog into Paragoyf. Yeah, the weird the thing about the donations is that it's all like one thing here. I don't know how to like I saw that Caleb had them Caleb on his stream had them like opaque, but I couldn't figure out how to do that this morning. Maybe it's something I can just go like properties. No, I just don't see the option. We'll figure it out. Oh, whoops. I thought I was voting there. Maybe I could invert this. We'll figure it out. And then now everything is backwards, so it's better. Think Baraglyph and Pyrogoyf would be good adds to Modern? They'd be okay, yeah. Baraglyph would be, I think, pretty fine. Pyrogoyf would be kind of dangerous, but really fun. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully my Pyrogoyf lives. There's an Elite Spellbinder for the Jace. What happens if I draw Balance? They have to discard a card, sack 2 creatures and a land. It's okay. I guess I could play my Plains, make them discard 2 cards instead of sacking a land. Sync is so good. Alright, this costs 6. Do deck tech between rounds? It's not something I've been doing. I've just kind of been wanting to focus on the cube today. We'll do deck techs during the 24-hour stream, probably. Maybe at least try to make it to where y'all can see the life total a bit easier. Deal 3 damage to 1 creature. Okay, that resolves. I'm just gonna hold up my mana here. Yeah, I saw that Caleb had it transparent. I don't know how to do it. I'll message Dan and see if I can figure out how to do that. When is the donation end? I think it ends today. I'm not 100% sure on that. Get to subtlety this. Well, I got an Ancestor Recall. I'm gonna keep. Rita's up a game. Again, Caleb is down a game. Okay, I'm gonna do this on my upkeep, or on their upkeep, so I don't have to discard as many cards. They did mull to 6. We're mulling to 9. Cool. Drew a black source. Yes, please. Oh, Jim, let's go! Let's go. All right, we're hot on their trails here. This deck is very good, it seems. Another good matchup to bring in the Wrath of God. So bring in the Plains, and then probably just remand again. Seems fine. This hand seems pretty good against their deck. Just remove them. Luden. Discards Llanowar Elves, discards Territorial Kavu. You have no idea what he went through last match? Did they play against Reed or something? We're going. We're going. For some reason, I'm jealous of this Overlord. I don't know why. I think I'm just gonna Mind Twist them for 2. Good little Hymn to Turok. This could be bad. We'll see. Could be good if I draw Animate Dead. Flashes back looting. Discards Eureka and Sylvan Caryatid. Balance not looking great here. I think this is better than Mind Twisting for 1, right? Let's get the Shelter down. Also, we can unexpectedly absence the Overlord just to, like, screw them over a bit. Okay, they're going to reanimate Atali probably over Overlord. I'd be pretty happy if they got Overlord. They chose Overlord instead of Atali. It only deals 4 damage and not 5. Am I going crazy? Doesn't have Death Touch. It has a lifelink counter. They're doing it for charity, I see. Makes sense. All right. We're 2-0 also. So is Caleb. It's our time to bounce back. We're down 6 trophies. And also Reed is playing for trophy 2. We got to get this one. Also, if we get this one, we'll go back to our 1 out of 3 trophy rate. We won the die roll. Our deck seems pretty good. Our opponent's decks have not been super good, for whatever that's worth so far. Let's keep this. Yeah, maybe Arya will go to sleep at some point. I don't know. That's maybe our best out. Okay, I do like to see an Elvish Mystic. 1 land Elvish Mystic. I could Path Exile it. Opponent's keeping a 1-lander for charity here. 1-landers for charity. I thought they were about to play all the all the lands. They might still. I don't know. I don't know why they would sandbag. There's a land. I think I'm just on the. I guess I just have Caracas actually. Another land. You want a Time Twister? I think they're thinking about Time Twisting. This is crazy. And they're like, there is a Shieldred there. Dang, how has this stream already been 3 hours? Crop Rotation. Tolarian Academy. Tinker. Hopefully it's Blightsteel Colossus. Okay. We have a nice little Path to Exile for that. I think with Remand in our hand, we can afford to main phase this so we can get in damage. Otherwise, we can upkeep it so they have 1 less mana available to them. So that's turns their Academy on. Their deck looks pretty strong. There it is, Bristly Bill, Sentinel, 2 mystery cards, though. I draw another land. Then there's a Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Guess I want to leave up the Caracas. I can untap it with the Teferi. Okay. I think I probably want to absent the fast spawn and just kind of like lantern control them a bit here. Just make them draw that. Maybe that's bad, but oh, I also meant to leave up the Kraken. Sorry about that. See if that ends up being relevant. Okay, they just concede. All right, we got to come through. Time to come through. Okay, so they're a Llanowar Elf deck. They're playing Sentinel. A lot of creature decks this league. I don't know if this is a good one for Wrath of God. We have a lot of answers to Llanowar Elves. I think balance looks kind of could be good. No, they're the Tolarian Academy deck. Let's play Wrath over balance. Carp with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Okay, keeping this. Looks good. Now, I don't have anything to mana drain into here. Doesn't balance reset the artifacts to 0? No, balance doesn't affect artifacts. That's why I boarded it out. Yeah, I think I could just answer that later. I think I'm down to force the rumble. No play is fine with us. I think underneath one card seems pretty good here. Looking pretty good for the home team. They're stumbling pretty hard, and I've got a strong hand. And now I can go potentially mana drain into Mind Twist, although they do only have 4 cards in their hand now. Let's mana drain that. Let's mana drain that. High level plays here. Bloodstained Mire, so they can shuffle away the bill. Discard Triplicate Titan and Upheaval. I think I'm going to discard this. They do shuffle away Bill. If I draw a Black Source, we can animate either Triplicate Titan or Shieldred. I've not played my land yet. We did draw the Black Source. Let's get the Triplicate Titan in play. Looking pretty good. Hold. We're up a game also. Okay, bounces back to hand. But I'm going to message about the overlay. With Remand up. Wow. Team Carter Hoarder's first trophy of the day. Esper Control, huh? Unlocking a new archetype. I loved how the overlay knows before the lag. Alright. No hesitation. Running immediately back in.